Hi there and welcome to the Babbling channel and welcome to my Friday Sews. First of all, I'd just like to thank Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for creating the hashtag Friday Sews. So this week, what have I got? Well, I got some sort of part makes and a little bit of life, which is Frocktails Plymouth. Now last week I said I was making a couple of bags, ones which are like this one, which is a self-drafted one. I sort of showed you this one last week. Showed you that I was just about to start doing start putting the bags together. I was hoping to have got them done by now, but I haven't, so there we go. So I'll just show you where I am with it at the moment. I've still got the base pieces to put on, but I've got effectively two bags here, and I should just show you this one because they're both at exactly the same stage. I've yet to put the base in for the inners and outers, for the lining and the outer, but they are ready to go. But I have to construct everything. So at the moment, I'm at this stage where basically what I've done is I've created the pockets, because there are three pockets. This one on the outside, then there's another one on, let me just do it this way, it's easier. On the inside, another zip pocket, and on this side, we've got a patch pocket. And so I've created the lining pieces, created the outers, and what I have to do is basically create the pockets, because these are zip pockets. The way that if you've ever made these type of pockets, you put this part in first, create the pocket, so you then got the one piece with your pocket in it. That's just a patch pocket. That was simple enough to put on, but it is sort of self-lined. So it's just two pieces together, then turned through. And then once you've done that, this is slightly annoying, you have to put this tab bit on first before you start putting together. So basically you can create the panels so that they're ready to go together with all the pockets and everything on ready before I do the next stage, which is to put in the main zip, which goes in here. And then of course I have to put this main zip in, which is what I've done now. It looks a little bit odd. They do tend to settle a bit, these zips, but it looks a bit odd at the moment because what I've got to do now is I've now got to stitch up the sides. But of course this is where it gets all tricky because I have to stitch up the outer, then the inner, then I have to put in the initial holding piece for the D-ring on the strap. That has to go in next. And then once I've done that, then I can put the bottom in on the outer, then I can put the bottom in on the inner, but I have to leave a gap so that I can then pull the whole thing through itself to have a bag, and then just do the finishing off and finish the strap off and whatever else needs, other little bits and pieces. So I'd say I'm about halfway through at the moment on both bags. I'm trying to do them in the same stage, each part at the same time. So that's where I'm at with that. So that's two bags, about halfway through. So yeah, hopefully, well, for definite, I'll make sure I'm getting them done for next week. So, because it's not taxing, but there's just lots of steps to it to make it work, especially when you're putting pockets in. There's three pockets there, three zips. Some people with zips, it's like a bit like me with collars. I see a collar and I'm can't deal with it. Some people, zips are the thing, but there we go. So yeah, so they're coming along. Enjoying doing that. That's something a bit different, and hopefully once they're made, and then, well, I don't know, I'll just get them made to start off with, I think. Now the other thing I said I was doing last week was the McCall's 7900, that one, and I've done nothing at all on that. Absolutely nothing. I haven't done a thing on it. It's just sat there. I've concentrated more on these bags because I wanted to get them done, and I enjoy doing the bags, but as soon as I've done those bags I will have an attack at that top. So hopefully maybe next week, might be part of the way through, I have to say, won't I? So after that little bit of make, I think I'll tell you a bit about life, as it were. And the thing that I did at the weekend, which is actually on Saturday, was to go to the Frocktails Plymouth, which was a really great event. I really enjoyed that. So it was something different. Went there on the Saturday, yeah, drove all the way down there on the Saturday to Plymouth to take part in this sort of social event, really, more than anything, wasn't it? I think that's what you call it, a social gathering of lots of different people who are into sewing and that, and into crafts and making things. Obviously, a lot of people there are also vloggers, YouTubers that got their own channels, so there was quite a lot of people there that I looked at and I recognised, you know, even though I didn't necessarily know them. I had seen their channel and I'd seen, you know, I've watched their channels and their vlogs before now. So yeah, that was really nice to sort of go down there and sort of make that connection with different people, with people that I've seen, but, you know, never thought I'd ever meet at all. Now, the place that it was held at was, it's called the Corinthian. It's like a venue where you can have do's and parties and whatnot, and that is in Plymouth. And Plymouth, by the way, is in Devon, in the south of the UK. And I think that they'd done is they'd arranged it and made it so it'd be something that, you know, people that were local had somewhere to go to, had an event that they could go to. But of course, it attracted people from effectively almost all over the country, because people came from everywhere to go to the event. So that was really lovely, especially myself. I had to drive down from the Midlands, as it were, to go to Plymouth, which is a bit of a drive, but never mind. There we go. What you have to do, isn't it, to go to these events? So anyway, what did it involve? Well, it was an evening event. So I think it's 6:30 it kicked off at. So got down there, you know, and then, you know, you get ready and went to the event, and it was basically, you know, a meet-up, meet people, talk to people. They had a disco there, so there was nice music, and you dance if you wanted and have a bit of a boogie. They had a raffle as well, which was a wonderful raffle. Some people seemed to win more than one item, one thing, which was brilliant. You know, as long as everybody was able to enjoy that was really nice. Yeah, and then just, like I say, chatting and whatnot. There was a little photo booth thing. You could do these weird sort of photos and that. I did have a go at it, but I don't think anything it's not worked for me, so I haven't got nothing of that, unfortunately. But there you go. There are lots of other people, lots of other vloggers and YouTubers that have taken some pictures from that. So, I mean, just search Frocktails, I suppose, Frocktails Plymouth, and hopefully you might find some of those other video clips and pictures, because that was the other thing. I did take my camera with me, but because it was the first time I'd ever been to an event like that, I was sort of a bit self-conscious about taking lots of pictures of people I didn't know, you know, until I'd had a chance to really sort of maybe have a chat and that with people. So I didn't take any actual pictures on my main camera. I do have a few pictures, literally just a few pictures from like mobile phone. So what I'll do is I'll insert them, and you can have a quick look at those very few pictures that I've got. But that's about it. You know, I know that other people, as I say, have taken lots of pictures, and there are lots of little video clips, and they are about. I think a lot of the vloggers were enjoying the evening enough that they just didn't think about taking lots of pictures and lots of videoing. So there is some stuff out there, but you know, that's how it is, isn't it? You know, you're having a good time, you wouldn't be stopping to just take pictures and stuff, mess about. So there you go. But yeah, a few pictures I've got in there. And then what happened at the end of the evening, obviously we went home. Or some people went home, some people stayed, you know, in a place that we'd booked and got a night to stay there, so we're still in Plymouth. Then the next morning there was a little get together at a little like cafe. It's called the Boston Tea Party. So they had a sort of brunch sort of meeting there. Not everybody went there. It was not all the people, because I think there was just over 100 people actually went to the evening. So just a smaller group of people went to the brunch thing, which I did go to, and had a little chat and that, and with some other people. So that was really enjoyable. The fact that I was actually able to meet people and have a chat and that, and everybody was really friendly and really approachable. So it was really nice to see that. I mean, I'll just read out a few of the people I think that I got it right that I know were there. So you got Alicia from Curly Modester, you got Carv from So Mad, Susan from Seaside Stitches, Adam from Adam Sews, you got Karen from So Little Time, the lovely Anna from You Got Me in Stitches, and then of course there's the people that organised it, the two ladies, which is Angela from Devon Threadtails and Lizzie from Make Fabric Boutique. And of course Make Fabric Boutique is also the shop that's in Plymouth. So when I first got down there, I actually went to the shop first of all, had a look in the shop, and there was a cafe behind there that's in the same building. So I went to the cafe where there was also a bit of a meet-up for the people that were going to go to the evening do. Not everybody went to that, but you know, there's quite a lot of people that did. So it was good to just get an initial first contact, as it were, and meet people that were also going to be at the evening. So that was really nice as well to do that. So all in all, it was really a really lovely, enjoyable time. You know, like I say, it was there were lots of people there, lots of other people there as well, not just people who have YouTube channels, but people there that just obviously knew of the event and wanted to come and take part and enjoy the evening. And they did, and we all did, and it was really, really enjoyable. So I'm really glad I went. Very last minute thing, but yeah, it was enjoyable to go and do, because like I say, I've never done any of these sort of meetups or things before, so I just wanted to be able to, you know, have that chance to go and to meet people and just to put you know, actual faces to the videos, to the people I've seen, and also anybody else that was there. So it was really, really, really enjoyable, and I'm really thankful to Angela and Lizzie for arranging it. You know, they did a lot of work to make that happen and put in all the effort to arrange the evening for us. So yeah, that was something I very much enjoyed doing. Now, one of the other things we did get while we were there was a goodie bag. So let's have a quick look in this goodie bag. So yes, everybody got a goodie bag from Frocktails, and on there's a, sorry about the crinkling, is a label on the front there that's got Lizzie and Angela on there next to the tower, which is a lighthouse, which is actually on the Hoe, the Plymouth Hoe down there. So so yeah, let's have a quick look in here. We've got a little booklet from Prim, which is to do some press things, like the press stud things you can put in on material. Then we've got a bunch of card things and stuff that are like, you know, some have got discount codes on, and some are just like promotional cards for different things. So there's a whole bunch of them in there, you know, with like I say, that one, which is the Make Fabric Boutique, which is the shop, Lizzie's shop, which is brilliant. So a bunch of them in there. So what else we got? Let's just go through this. Obviously, the event was also sponsored by a few organisations, so they helped as well with making sure that this could happen. And I presume it was things like Prim, and I'm not sure. There was a couple of others that did sort of help the event to happen. So that was brilliant. Thank you to them. So yeah, we've got some like fluorescent tape thing that you put on. I don't know, perhaps you're making a jogging suit or something, a little thing like that. We've got some Prim, some floss, some embroidery floss. There's lots of little lovely colours there, isn't there? It's really bright, that is. We've got some button covers, you know, that so you cover them with a bit of material, and then you can have that same material as whatever you're making. Great for a jacket, that would be. So like in those jackets you got, actually like that jacket back up there on the door, that could do with 2 buttons the next time I make it, and that would be perfect. And then we've also got a couple of, these are brilliant. Look at that from Prim. A couple of metal like tags, and it says on it handmade. There we go. So let's have a get through this. Then we've got this, which is something from Beyond the Pink Door. Now, you know, I've heard quite a lot of YouTubers mention Beyond the Pink Door, but I must admit I don't know anything about Beyond the Pink Door myself personally. I've got nothing to add to that. Oh, it's a tote bag. That's brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, a pink tote bag. But yeah, I've got nothing, I suppose, to add to that, because I've never looked into it. I've never looked at that. So perhaps I should, maybe. Don't know. There you go. Then we've got purple stitches, which is like a continuous zip by the looks of it. Yeah, that's brilliant, that is. Nice looking one, that is. What else have we got in here? Oh, some hand needles for hand sewing. We've got a tape measure, a little tape measure, keyring tape measure from Brother. We've got, I'm getting it out, a little zip pull, so you can put a little zip pull on whatever you want it on. I've got a little card here, Tools and Notions from Generates by Jen Hogg. I'm not quite sure what that is. That seems to be a card or something. We've got some buttons in here from the shop. They make Fabric Boutique. Can I get it open easily? Let's have a go. Tell you what, the best thing to open that with will be, if I can get this open. Can't get this open because there's a bit of tape on it, that's why. Oh goodness me. Never mind. Let's see if we can get this open. To tear it a little bit, I suppose, and have a look and see what buttons are in here. Should have prepared, shouldn't I, really? I should have brought something to help me open this up. So, and it is, oh look, oh, they're quite funky, look at that. That's nice looking, isn't it? Yeah, wooden buttons, plain on one side, and I think I've got 5 of them, set of 5, so yeah, brilliant. They're really nice. I like the colours on them, really my sort of colour, greens and purples and yellows, and that's really, really nice. So, and what else we've got in here? A couple more things. We've got some tape stuff. I think this is like a sticky tape thing. I've watched the other vlogs, and they have said what it is, but you know, I've never had this sort of stuff before. It's with the made to look like a tape measure. And the last thing that I've got in here is some fudge, and this is made by Rolly's clotted cream fudge, and this one's made in Plymouth. Now, I know Rolly's, I've heard of Rolly's before. They've got a number of shops around the country, mainly in the seaside areas, but a few in other places. The first time I saw Rolly's was actually in Weymouth in Dorset. It was the first time I saw it, and they make this wonderful fudge, and they do actually make it in the shops as well. So they'll get ready and they'll make the different fudges there on site, or at least the ones I've been to certainly do that. So yeah, a bit of fudge. So that is it for the goodie bag, which is brilliant. Lots of lovely sewing related items in there, which I'm sure will come in useful over time. So there you go, that was my week. A little bit of sewing and one very wonderful event. So that's it from me really this week. That's all I've got to say about. Hopefully I'll be a bit more productive next week, but we will see. As far as the event goes, that was really wonderful, amazing, lovely, enjoyed it so much, and I really hope they do the event again next year. So that would be really nice to be able to go there again and again meet up with more people. So that would be really nice. But yeah, that's it for me this week. Nothing else to tell you about. So there you go. If you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. Just click that button. subscribe. That way you'll get a notification when my videos come out, especially if you click that bell icon. Please do comment. I do love reading your comments. It's always nice to hear what you've been up to and what you're doing and what your thoughts are. And if you wish to chat amongst yourselves in the comments, please do, because that's what we come here for, isn't it? To make those connections. So I think it's just left for me to say thank you very much for watching my video, and I look forward to seeing my next video. Bye.
Bye.